Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Divine Feminine Energy channel. So in today's pick a card reading, we're going to see what makes you sexy, what makes you attractive. Since it's Leo season, we can all really enjoy, I feel like, a confidence boost. So yes, pick one or multiple of the piles and let's get started. Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. So if you felt drawn to the first stone, this amethyst crystal, we're going to see what do people find sexy about you, what makes you attractive. And yes, we're just gonna give you a little bit of a confidence boost because with the start of Leo season, I feel like it's just, well, it's always a good thing to focus on, things that make us feel good about ourselves. But this season in particular, I feel like we can use a confidence boost, and I'm gonna just help you with that a little bit. So, for the people drawn to amethyst, what makes them sexy spirits? Oh, ow. Okay, I love it already. What makes amethyst a sexy spirits? Ah, we have some major energy already. Wow. Okay, so definitely there is something. I'm gonna start off with saying your energy is what makes you sexy. You guys are, yes, physically extremely beautiful, but there's something I would say ethereal about your energy. There's something a little bit, like out of this world, non physical, a very spiritual being is what I'm picking up on for the people drawn to amethyst. And people really feel like when they meet you, there's something very special about you, and they can sense your energy here as you being someone, who is not very physical, who is maybe an extremely spiritual, for some of you, even psychic, because we have the high priestess. You guys come across as someone who is very intelligent, but it's not necessarily just book smart. The high priestess is someone who knows a lot about things that are hidden to some other people, someone who has a lot of spiritual knowledge, who knows about the world, who knows about herself. Someone who is very deep is really what I'm seeing. And that is really what makes you guys very attractive. And I'm also sensing that what makes you sexy is the fact that you guys are really, with this hermit card here, like you're really capable of being in your own energy, doing like deep reflection, deep thinking, in order to better yourself, in order to focus on your healing. And I feel like a lot of people find you to be a very unique type of energy because in this world, I feel like not a lot of people are comfortable like sitting with their own wounds, sitting with their own thoughts, or being in their own on their own in general. And I feel like you guys have really learned that, and sometimes even prioritize, just being in your own energy, because you guys are very sensitive beings in regards to, who you allow near you and who you do not allow near you, because you guys also have this ability to, I would say, like see through people quite fast, because you probably can read the energy in the room. For some of you, you might do something such as tarot, or you have psychic abilities. A lot of people find it to be very sexy that you can actually like read people, is what I'm sensing. Like you can see through the bullshit, you can see things from a very different perspective. And I also feel like you guys hold a very nurturing and kind-hearted energy. Maybe you are very connected to nature or animals, or just in general, like to your feminine energy. There's something very nurturing about you. But even though you're very nurturing, kind, and giving, there is definitely this side of you who knows what he or she deserves, with this justice. You guys really prioritize balance within yourself, but there's also balance with the people around you. People find it to be very attractive that even though you're this nurturing, caring person that seems to, give a lot of love and wisdom to people, at the same time, you are very particular with who you really allow close to you. So people find your discernment to be very sexy and attractive. Like you're not an easy person to just play or to just get close to. Like, no, you really value people with um, good morals and people that are truly in energetic alignment with you as well. Like, you are very sweet and you're very caring. We have this Libra energy here as well. You're a very fair minded person and you want what's best for everyone, is what I'm seeing. You definitely also have a way with words. You're probably very kind hearted and peaceful with words, but there is a little bit of this. Um, yeah, there's another nature to you as well because she's holding this sword. If you are not treated fairly or if people try and take advantage of that kindness of, or, in general are not being like the best versions of themselves, or they're putting their energy onto you, you're not afraid to cut someone off. And you probably have a way with words where you actually tell people off sometimes if they're doing something, that is not, yeah, how can I say, like, that is not justice or that's not fair to you or fair in general. Like, you guys really, really prioritize to be around people and to be a good-hearted person, is what I'm seeing. And people find that to be very attractive, the fact that, you're so sweet and kind, but you take no shit. Let me say it like that. So, yes, that's definitely what makes you sexy. But we cannot go around this and not talk about the fact that we have this justice energy here. Look at how pretty she looks as well. Like, there's this ethereal, almost fairy-like type of features about you. Maybe if you have a bit of curly hair, for example, is what I'm seeing, or definitely the face, or if you wear like dresses, maybe a bit of tight fitted clothing, anything like that. Like, people find you to be very, very attractive here as well. But your energy is really what like captivates people, what draws them into you. Like, you have the ability to make people dream about you, to make people think about you, like on the long run, because of the words that you say and of the heart that you hold. You really make a fair like impression on people, just because you guys like prioritize being a good person, is what I'm seeing. And it reflects a lot within people, that's that have toxic behaviors or that try and, play around a little bit. Like, you guys really reflect a lot within other people, is what I'm seeing. And yes, we have the Hermit. So the fact that you guys are able to be on your own, you're a very deep person. Like, you're able to reflect, to think, and to even heal your own habits, as well as what I'm seeing for a lot of you, like, reflect things within others that make them, feel like, okay, I would have to heal this about myself. And the fact that you have that power, it is a bit intimidating to some people, but it's very attractive as well. It's very sexy because, you know, they know that in order to be around you, they have to be a better person themselves. And what is more attractive than someone that makes you a better person? To me, like, that is one of the most attractive things, the fact that you can grow individually, but also with someone. And then we have the Ten of Cups here, and it did came out in reverse, but I feel like what I'm sensing with this message is you guys really prioritize to have your Ten of Cups. Like, you don't just go for an easy fling or for someone that gives you some sort of attention. You guys don't really care about that. Like, what you care about is deep fulfillment, deep alignment with what it is that you feel in your heart. And you don't really settle for, like just some attention or just some, like just some smooth words or smooth talking. No, you guys really want your Ten of Cups, and people can sense that about you as well. Like, oh, this person is not going to settle for less. This person, knows what he or she truly deserves, and I cannot really play around with this person. Like, Paul One, you cannot be played with, because you guys hold this ability to read people and see and feel when things are not in alignment with you, or when behaviors of others are not right. And you guys really hold such a deep emotional, like deep spiritual energy here as well, which has, provided you with these gifts of seeing beyond the surface, is really what I'm sensing. And people can sense that about you as well. And sometimes they're like, how does he or she know this? How does he or she feel everything like that, that is going on? But it's very intriguing and it's very captivating, and it's definitely something that's very sexy about you as well. So let's see a little bit more about what makes Pile 1 sexy, spirit. Okay, so we have unexpected. Yes, I definitely feel like you guys, you come across like you have a bit of an innocent vibe to you. Like maybe physically, you come across as, I would say, quite a feminine energy is what I'm picking up on. Like very sweet, soft features, a bit like a princess or a fairy. There's something fairy-like, fairy-like. Well, there's your answer. And people don't expect you to have this side to you where you're very intelligent and where you're very like articulate, is what I'm seeing. Like you guys, I would say, are very smart people. We have Virgo and Libra energy, a lot of like Mercury and air energy. Someone who has a way with words, but also someone who protects him or herself at all costs and is able to speak up for him or herself. And people sometimes do not expect that deeper side that there is to you, the deeper side that is behind the pretty face, the pretty picture. But you guys are very smart, very intelligent, very articulate, and yeah, people are very amazed by the fact that you're such a deep thinker and you can do this healing and reflecting, and you can actually how you put things into words is something else that really makes you very, very attractive. Like there's way more to you. That's what I can say. Like you're an onion, there's many more layers. Sorry for calling you an onion. Yes. What do I say? You are sweet. There's this sweet side to you, but at the same time, there's this side of you that doesn't put up with any bullshit. And you are very authentic to a lot of people. Yeah, you do things in an unexpected way, and you sometimes call people out if they do not act right, and people find that to be very authentic. Like even though you have this very sweet side, like you do not settle for bullshit, and people really find it very sexy when you speak up for yourself and when you let it be known that you deserve to be treated right, because you do. And because you guys have been doing this healing, you guys have really learned to prioritize yourself more and more. And people can just not treat you like shit anymore because you guys simply will not allow it. And that's what makes you very attractive. Your boundaries. Any final messages about what makes Pile 1 sexy? Yeah, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So the fact that you're so connected to your spirituality makes you attractive. But look at his face. Look at his face and look at his hair. I feel like physically, like there's something like maybe you have very beautiful lips is what I'm picking up on as well. Very beautiful face is just what I keep hearing. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Yes, I feel like you guys are the dreamers here, You guys have faith in having your 10 of cups. Even if people have brought you down, even if you've been through literally the deepest parts of your own soul, the deepest pain, like in the past, you guys hold a certain optimism that you know that you deserve, and you will attract your 10 of cups. You still believe in like romance and all the good things that life has to offer, even if it's offered you a lot of pain as well. And people find that type of mindset that you hold to be very, very beautiful as well, that you guys choose to see the good, even if you've been through a lot of bad in your life. Wow. Let's see one more card about what makes pile one sexy spirits. Yeah, we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I think you guys will attract maybe a new love into your life as well quite soon, because I saw like in regards to the type of people that find you to be sexy and attractive, you still have a hold on people from your past. Like people find it very hard to get over you, but your energy is really upgrading a lot. And by loving yourself more, I see you actually attracting new energies into your life as well. That's just something Spirit wants you to know. Like, you do not have to settle for someone, because your energy and your kindness and your sweetness and the love that you hold for yourself is vibrating higher and higher, and it will attract new people to you as well. So we also have let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. Okay, so I think like even like people that get, yeah, that's the message. People that get close to you, whether these people are friends, whether these people are, in your opinion, you think like, okay, this is just a friend, or this is just someone, you know, um, that I get along with. I think like a lot of people, even your friends, are like in a certain way very enticed by you, and even could find you to be a very attractive, a very alluring person, is what I'm seeing. And I think that people that have met you or have gotten like the opportunity to be around your energy, because you do not allow everyone in, but if you do allow someone in, like they would really want to get closer to you, is really what I'm sensing. Like people might even want to be your friend, for example. Like they want to be in your energy because you give such beautiful advice and so much support and loving energy, and I feel like a lot of people want that around them, which is not a weird thing. But at the same time, you guys have probably, have people take advantage of that or not give back enough in return, which has made you really prioritize reciprocation. And I feel like you guys, yeah, you give so much love, but you haven't always been receiving it back. And you guys now really prioritize people that can love you and support you the same way that you will love and support them, because people do know that you would be like such a loyal and good friend and good person to have around. But they have to match your energy, and not everyone does. But I do feel like Spirit is telling me that you are attracting people, to you, who are going to be able to give you more love, because you guys have been in a hermit mode where there is just this message, and then I'm going to close off this reading. But I feel like you guys might have been in a hermit mode, where even though a lot of people might find you attractive or send energy your way, you haven't really maybe met a lot of people that could match you and that could really stick around for the long run and make you feel the same happiness and same support that you so freely could give to other people. And I feel like you guys are actually on the way to manifesting more friendships here as well, like people that are going to be around you. And maybe this is going to be unexpected as well, but your guides really want you to know, like, you're not going to be alone. If that's the situation that you've been in, you are going to attract the 10 of Cups for yourself as well. And there are people that really value you on a deeper level here as well and want to be around you. So that's just a little message to close off this beautiful reading. So if it resonated with you and you enjoyed the reading, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below. And I would love to see you guys again on one of my other readings. Goodbye. Hi Pal 2, and welcome to your readings. If you felt drawn to this beautiful crystal, we're going to see what makes you sexy to other people. What makes Pile 2 Spirit, what makes Pile 2 sexy? What makes them okay? Whew. Pile 2, there's quite some heavy energy, because I actually had to redo your reading because I was getting I don't know, I was getting a lot of like deep messages for you guys. So I definitely hope that this time around we can focus on the question at hand, because I feel like, yes, you guys are definitely. I'm gonna say a couple things that I picked up on in the first reading. Like Pao 2, I feel like you guys are at. You have this type of energy where you easily attract people to you, but you don't show yourself very easily to people on a deeper level. And a lot of that has to do with you guys, is the message that I got, like having a bit of a guard up. And sometimes people can feel really drawn to that because, they might want to figure you out, or they want to understand um, what has shaped you to be the way that you are. And people feel very drawn to you and they want to figure you out, is also something that comes through, like there's a little bit of that mysterious energy that comes along. But I felt quite a bit of sadness with that reading, and that is not really, what I want to put out. But I did want to say that um, yeah, Spirit really showed me like the guard that was up, in order to maybe protect yourself because the pain that you've been through. And yeah, that as a reader sometimes makes me a bit sad, because I believe that everyone deserves to be loved, like love themselves, but also be loved by others. And I just felt like this, yeah, that sometimes you guys might have closed yourself off from that a little bit because of some heaviness that you've experienced in the past. So that's just a message that I wanted to put out there, if you can really resonate with that. And now we're just going to focus on, yes, giving you some beautiful compliments and confidence boost, and focusing on what is sexy about you. Okay, sorry for that deep message, but I felt like sharing it anyway. So we have the King of Pentacles here. I definitely pick up on here, there's masculine and feminine energy. So for the more masculine energy, I feel like what's physically attractive about you is definitely the arms. It's what's coming through for a lot of you. And if you have a little bit of a more maybe like dominant personality as well, like people really do see you in a crowd, is what I'm seeing. Like they see you. Yes, and you come across as quite strong, like someone who might really be determined and focused on their goals as well, is what I'm seeing. And yes, like you might have the ability to make other people feel a little bit shy around your energy, especially if there's something significant that you guys have built for yourself in the physical realm. So maybe like you have a good job, or you have a good home, or you wear like maybe some expensive clothing. Some people around you can really think like, wow, this person has, what is the word, like building something for themselves. And that is quite impressive. And there's also something about you that makes other people sometimes feel a little bit shy around you, or feel like, yeah, like you are definitely someone that they cannot go around. You're definitely someone who is noticed, is really what I'm sensing here as well, for whatever reason. And actually, I'm seeing like for the feminine energy, yes, we have temperance, maybe some Sagittarius energy. Like maybe the feminine here could be someone who is a little bit, or comes across sometimes as a little bit more shy, but you guys are actually very balanced, and I see like very spiritual beings as well. So I don't think it's necessarily that you are shy, but I think you guys also have this ability to really be yeah, focus on your own, like focus on yourself, focus on your own goals. And sometimes you might even retreat a little bit, but people actually do like that about you, if you have that side to you where you really like to also just be in your own energy, is really what I'm picking up on. This is interesting because in both of these cards and in the previous reading, I see something about like drinks or like juices. So maybe, like, for example, if you guys go out for drinks, or if you are in a specific situation where maybe like a party or something, could be that people like notice you, is really what I'm sensing. Or yeah, I think that is something about you. Like, people might notice you in specific environments in particular where you are to be found very attractive, is what I'm sensing. Like, your energy can really stand out here as well. So with the physical aspect of things, there's something that people really like about, I don't know why I hear like the fabric, for example, that you wear. Like, there's definitely something also about the hair. If you wear something on your head, I'm seeing like a headpiece, or for some of you it could be like wear your hair up. That's something people really like about you as well. Or something about like maybe jewelry is what I'm sensing, that could really look good on you. You guys might accessorize, that's the word that I'm seeing. If you accessorize your outfits, people really like that about you. They think it looks really good on you here as well. Yeah, so we have to talk about this temperance card here. There's also something about you guys coming across as quite balanced to people. Yeah, okay, so maybe you guys really make people also like feel like very seen in your energy, or something about that as well, is what I'm sensing. I don't know why that is coming through so strong, but that's just sort of what I'm seeing. Maybe you have the ability to make people, even people that are shy, or even people that sometimes feel like excluded, maybe you also have the ability to make these people feel noticed in a certain way, to make people feel like they fit in. Or, yeah, there's something about that which people really like about you. Like, they actually do feel very comfortable being around you, even if that's something they didn't expect at first. I feel like you guys really want to include everyone, or you want like everyone to have a good time here as well. And then we have the star. Okay, so yes, there is a very spiritual nature about you guys. Like, there are just quite some messages coming through here, because we have a King of Pentacles. This is someone who comes across as more physical, but then we also have the star. So I definitely feel like within the first message, like, you come across maybe like in a first impression type of way as someone who's physically quite attractive, or anything like that, like goal orientated. But on a deeper level, I feel like there is a sense of quite a spiritual person here, which may not always be something people notice right away. I feel like that's the best way for me to explain this. But a lot of this, we have Aquarius energy here as well. A lot of this is about the fact that, yes, you guys have a healing type of presence. And a lot of this healing is about making other people feel seen, feel noticed, or feel comfortable around you, is what I'm sensing. And I definitely feel like that's your spiritual gift here, pile too. Sorry if I mix up the piles, but you have a spiritual gift, is what I'm hearing. And it is to make other people feel at ease, to give a certain healing to others. And that is maybe a reason why people can feel so attracted to you as well. Like, it's your energy. And then we have the Six of Swords in reversed. Yeah, I pick up on a lot of nature scenes here as well. So maybe you guys go from place to place every now and then. Like, you're noticed in different places where you go. Maybe you travel, or maybe you like to be outside. You like to be like going to meet new people, or be in different places, is also what I'm picking up on. And people also really like about you that you might not stay stuck somewhere, or that there is a bit of this adventurous side to you as well, where where you like to discover maybe new things about yourself, or also like you like to learn about other people, or something like that as well. Like, there's definitely with the Six of Swords this energy of you guys um, being In this card, I just pick up on quite adventurous, maybe a bit of a go-getter. And there's definitely something luxurious about the way that you guys come across. And I feel like for most of you, it's the way that you dress. Look at her, like she is like dripping in food and fruits and looking beautiful. And we also have this King of Pentacles who has a crown. Like people really see you as someone who looks after themselves, maybe is able to like go to different places. Maybe you guys have like a specific financial wealth, or people think that you're meant to be wealthy in this lifetime, something like that. And yes, maybe you come across as someone who is quite confident and stable within themselves here as well, you know, who likes to take care of themselves, who likes to spoil themselves with like eating healthy or buying yourself nice clothes or anything like that. People really like that energy that you give off as well. Like they could really sense that you are someone that could attract a lot of wealth to you as well. So let's see a little bit more about what makes Pal 2 attractive, spirit. Yeah, we have let's build an empire. Like there's a bit of that king or queen energy to you as well, a bit of that regal energy. Like you guys, like he is actually like kind of like living here in a palace, or maybe you guys are meant to, you know, build a specific financial wealth for yourself as well. Or maybe you just really treat yourself, like your body as well as your temple, like you really look after yourself as well, is really what I'm sensing. Okay, I like this because it's a privilege to have access to my energy. For a lot of you, I actually feel like maybe, yes, you do get um, to be in different places, be around different people, but for people to actually get close to you, or for people to really be near you, maybe that is something that you don't just allow anyone, you know, to get really close to you. And people actually do like it if you yeah, if you look after your own energy, if you invest in your own healing, is something that people really like. Yeah, there is a certain mystical, or what is it, mystical, mysterious type of energy to you guys as well, where, you know, you seem to have it together, or you seem to be physically like wealthy or good looking or anything like that. People want to know what's underneath you, because underneath you there is a certain healing presence, there is a certain very spiritual being, is what I'm picking up on. Yeah, and we also have nature. So you guys might be more like connected to nature than other people. Like maybe you really thrive when you're in a scenery around, like I'm seeing water, or like trees, like the sun. Something like that is something that, yes, you guys really shine. For some of you, you even shine at night. Tell me if that resonates, because I'm seeing like the stars, and I'm seeing a bit of this energy that for some of you, you might really like feel more energized at nighttime, is what I'm seeing here as well. Or you might like to be out at night. Let's do one more message for pile 2. Okay, we also have moving on. Yeah, okay, so maybe you guys are the type of people that have been through quite some stuff in your past, is what I picked up on here as well. And your energy actually might still have an influence on people that you've oh my god, sorry, been with in the past, or have had a significant experience with, that might find it difficult to move on from you, because you have this healing impact on people, is what I'm sensing. And as healers, you know, I notice myself as well as a healer, like sometimes you do impact people in a way that other people might not be able to, and this could give them a hard time to move on from you, or to truly forget about you. So what makes, and I do not want that to come across as arrogant. I'm just trying to say that I have noticed that since I've really become more in touch with my spirituality. With pile 2 spirit, what makes them attractive? What makes them sexy? Oh my god, you guys, there is this mask again, and that is really what I'm picking up on. Like, you guys come across as someone, you might just come across as someone, who has their goals, who is like a more physical person. Like, that's maybe how people initially see you, but there's so much more underneath that persona. Or maybe you're someone who has a certain status at work, and people see you like that. But there's so much more underneath the surface, and I feel like you guys don't like to show that too much to people because, yes, maybe in the past people took advantage of from you or from your kindness or from your healing abilities, but underneath you there's a lot of this beautiful energy is what I'm seeing. And I definitely feel like people would like to get to know more of that as well. Financial issues are affecting your love life right now. Yes, I feel like you guys might financially actually be going very be going in a good direction, or like you come from a wealthy family, or there's something about wealth that people can see or they can sense, like about the way that you dress. You might just come across as someone who has this luxurious type of vibe to them, or you might be able to travel a lot, for example, maybe for work, or maybe that's something that you do and people can sense, like, okay, this person is quite wealthy, or this person is meant to be quite wealthy. And I actually think that that's very cool as well, that you have the opportunity to invest in yourself and to invest in what it is that you want to do in your life. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Keep an open mind. Yes, I think like people are quite amazed by you when they get to know you on a deeper level. Like, they might see you as, this King of Pentacles or Queen of Pentacles, or someone who is just, very focused on the material, physical side of things initially. People might see you, but I think when people do get closer to you, they see, like, wow, this person is actually very different than what I expected them to be. And that is something that people actually very much like about you. If you allow yourself to let your guard down a little bit, this is when people can actually feel even closer to you, is what I'm sensing. Wow, so that's really all I have for you, pal 2. Let me know if that resonates with you and if you enjoyed the reading. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up, let me know. And yes, I wish you a beautiful day. Goodbye. So last but not least, we have the Moonstone, and we're gonna see what do people find sexy about you. So for the people drawn to the Moonstone, what makes them sexy spirits? Okay, let's do... What makes the Moonstone spirit? What do people find sexy about the Moonstone? Okay. Let's do it like this. It's quite interesting because some of the piles are a bit connected, is what I see, because I'm seeing some of the cards, from the previous piles as well. So if you felt drawn to multiple piles, that may be a message for you. But I'm actually seeing quite some interesting energy here. So we have the Six of Cups. You guys, this Moonstone is related to the moon, it's related to the past, it's related to our intuition, our emotional abilities. You guys hold this energy where anyone probably that you've been close with in the past, that you've shared some sort of connection with, these people are very likely to still think about you, to still be drawn to you with the Six of Cups. And I feel like a lot of you actually can sense that here as well. But because there's this nostalgic type of energy, like if you have ever given your healing, loving, kind-hearted energy to someone and they might have treated you poorly or they might have tried to move away from you, there's something energetically, I would say, that makes them very difficult to forget about you and the times that you guys have shared together is really what I'm sensing. So yes, you still have a hold on people. However, what makes you very sexy and very attractive is, I would say, okay, I'm gonna do the cards like this because I felt drawn to this combination. We have the Death and we have the High Priestess. So where you're this pink, beautiful princess, mystical, very like sweet, nurturing, beautiful creature or beautiful being, spiritual being. But then at the same time, there is this side to you as well, where you take no shit, where you might have a fiery side, where you're able to call someone out, cut someone off, or even like have a bit of that sharpness to you as well. And I feel like what makes you sexy and attractive is that combination. I think that you guys are beautiful. I have to say, I saw again, here we saw the Justice and the Hermit. Like, to me, this Justice card, this Libra card, it's that very like type of energy. Again, with this High Priestess, a very ethereal, like spiritual nature that you guys hold. But also, not just that, energetically, there's something about your physical appearance where you look quite angelic in a way. But you guys hold so much depth to you. Like, you guys are very deep people. You might be psychic, you might pick up on a lot of energies around you. You might be able, to really read people or to read a room. Take it however it resonates. But at the same time, as you guys might be healers or empaths, so you're naturally blessed with this kindness and this sweet heart, heart of yours. You guys have been through a lot of pain, like a lot of shit, I wanted to say, but it might sound a bit aggressive. But I think because of what you guys have been through, you have become who you are right now. You guys have gone through like a lot of transformational periods in your life, or are currently still going through a lot of transformation, a lot of healing as well. And that is actually what makes you very attractive, because you guys choose to not stay stuck in your pain. You guys choose to transform your pain and let it become your power and move forward and become, even to glow up even more. I feel like you guys have really gone through a specific glow up, and even people from your past have noticed that, and they are actually a bit shocked, is the word that I'm hearing. And then I want to say a bit more because I'm getting a couple of messages at the same time. So where you come across is very sweet, loving, nurturing, wanting, to give your care to people around you. You guys also hold this energy where you just do not put up with people's bullshit anymore. I feel like in the past you might have overgiven, or is that a word? Given too much of that healing, loving energy to people who might not have been able to give back to you, or who just weren't, able to reciprocate. And because of that, you guys have become very protective of your energy, and you guys have learned to speak up for yourself more. And for some of you, you might hold this side where you're very sweet and caring, but at the same time, you hold a bit of that fiery side as well. Like, if people do you wrong, they might see you from a very different angle. They might get to see this side of yours where, you let out, where you let out a bit more of your aggression, or a little bit more of that side that just doesn't put up with people being nasty to you or trying to play games or something like that. And I think we kind of get these cards to represent the light and the darkness within you. And I feel like you guys have done a lot of shadow work. You've done a lot of work to really transform a lot of your shadows. But at the same time, you guys are very intense people, I would say as well. So You know that you do not deserve to be treated poorly by people, and yet you've come to encounter a lot of situations where people, try to maybe, sorry for try to treat you in a way that wasn't fair to you or that just you didn't deserve. But it has helped you to build character, to stand up for yourself, to learn to speak up for yourself here as well. And people sense that. So, especially people from your past, they can sense, like, wow, I remember when this person used to do everything for me, and now, they cut me off like I'm nothing to them. But that's not really what has happened. Like, on a deeper level, you guys have learned to love yourself and learn to understand that you deserve to be treated fairly, you deserve to be treated right. And if something doesn't feel right for you anymore, if someone doesn't treat you the way that you know you deserve to be treated, you guys have learned to cut them off. You guys have learned to protect yourself. And you're also, I just want to say, you also are highly protected by your spirit team. And people can sense that. People who might have tried to do you wrong or have done you wrong in the past might have gotten like their fair share of karma for it, is what I'm hearing. So what makes you hot and attractive? The fact that you learn to stand up for yourself, the fact that you are transforming and glowing up through the pain and not letting it get the best of you anymore. Wow. So we actually have the Five of Cups. Yeah, this is you healing, having a healing touch, but also prioritizing yourself and your own healing. Because this card also shows me, like, I think, like, if you are female, you will get specific attention from males, and you probably know, like, okay, there are people that are trying to maybe offer me something. But you guys, we have the Hermit here as well. Like, you guys don't play around with your energy. Like, you don't give in to simple acts of attention that people try and give to you. Like, you guys want an emperor. If you're a female, you prioritize wanting a true emperor, because the Empress didn't come out, but I would say yes, you guys are really upgrading into your Empress energy. And the Empress energy is someone, who truly loves themselves enough to not have to seek validation outside themselves. And I would say that is the most attractive thing about you, Pile 3. And you know you deserve an emperor. You know you don't deserve like a knight or someone who just tries to like feed you some breadcrumbs and think like that's enough for you to go by. No fucking way. You guys will not settle for any less than a full plate. Yeah, but for real, like someone who matches your energy, someone who will give you their time, attention, but also who will be with you for the long run, like a true masculine, or if you are masculine, a true feminine, a true empress, a true high priestess, someone who is truly going to be there for you on the long run. And I feel like that makes you very attractive because you know what you deserve now and you don't settle for any less. And yes, it's the upgrade that you guys have been through in regards to healing and loving yourself, which has gotten you to this place of, yes, of just becoming more attractive to others as well, because you love yourself more, you exude this loving energy outside yourself. And yes, we also have this Hermit. So the fact that you guys choose to rather like be in your own energy than be in energies that are not benefiting you for the highest good of who you are, or not like validating you the way that you know you deserve to be validated, that you're able to make that choice to then, pull your energy backwards and not just go for somewhere or go to someone for attention. That is what makes you very attractive. That is what makes you very attractive to people. What makes Pile 3 sexy, Spirit? What makes Pile 3 sexy? Yeah, Okay, I'm getting a little side message. Maybe in the past, people have put you in certain situations, try to make you an option or try to, I don't know, I'm seeing like that scenario. Someone tried to make you an option or made you act like, sorry, may have acted as if, you weren't that special and important to them. And you might have cut this person off because you guys know, like, no, I am like an empress, the high priestess. I'm the whole fucking. I'm that bitch. I don't know who you are with, but I'm not gonna let anyone treat me like a fucking option. And I'm feeling that anger. There's a situation in this cards. Trust me, I can relate to. I can relate to this message. And you guys have really upgraded. You guys haven't settled for someone, and you will not settle for someone, treating you like that. And these people, trust me, they might not act like it, but they're still stuck on it because they will probably have gotten some karma for treating you that way. Yes, we have hot girl summer, so you guys are very attractive. Your energy radiates and people find you to be very beautiful. That's for sure. Physically, I'm seeing like beautiful long hair, maybe a bit of curls. Maybe you wear like nice dresses. If you are a female or if you are a masculine, doesn't matter. And I'm also seeing a beautiful face. Like maybe you have quite an expressive face. Like people can sense they can sense a little bit about your facial expressions, the way that you feel. And yes, as a feminine, you might have a very nice chest. Actually, as a masculine, you might have a very nice chest as well. And also, I'm seeing a masculine with a bit more curly hair that people might really like. So yes, you guys are very attractive. You're very sexy as well. Well, that's what this reading is about. And you guys are very sexy. So people, even from your past, people that have seen you go through these upgrades, they now might want to be in your energy again. They now might want to be, giving you the time of day or making new memories with you. But I feel like you guys don't play like that. Yes, you are a light. Your energy is vibrant as well. Okay, it's very interesting that these two come out together. It's blockages and it's trust issues. So I don't know why, but these readings are actually accompanied with a couple of deep messages here as well. So maybe in the past, you guys have attracted, for example, masculines is what I'm seeing, but it could be feminines as well. Please take it how it resonates. Who were, maybe emotionally a bit closed off, emotionally like certain blockages or even blockages in the throat chakra. Maybe you had blockages of speaking up for yourself, anything like that. That is coming from a past energy. And maybe people have treated you quite poorly in the past, which has caused you to really have some trust issues here with people as well, is what I'm sensing. And yes, even your presence might reflect blockages or wounds within other people as well. But I'm also sensing that there is a specific energy of you guys sometimes having having difficulty to trust, and especially like the opposite sex is really what I'm getting because of what people have put you through in the past. But I do see an emperor here as well, and an emperor is like a divine masculine, a true counterpart. So I definitely feel like you guys, there's this message of you guys healing that currently to attract a true emperor to you. And maybe we can see a little bit more about what spirit is wanting us to know about this as well. Can you give us a little bit more regarding this message, spirit, for pile 3? Can you tell us about this emperor that's seated on the table for pile 3, spirit? Okay. This is interesting. So we actually have, you guys have learned to love yourself first. You know, you've learned to put yourself first. Maybe also through these situations with the opposite sex where you weren't able to trust someone. Maybe this has put you towards the path of really learning to prioritize yourself more and more, is what I'm seeing. And because you respect yourself more, these people might even feel more attracted to you because they see like, wow, this is the type of person that does not let me play around, like doesn't let me treat them poorly, is what I'm sensing. And then we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help you bring to. Ugh. Woo, there's something in this throat chakra that I'm picking up on. Like, we're gonna get to that in a little bit, but I just wanted to say that by loving yourself first, you're actually might be attracting this higher level soulmate, like a true emperor, someone who is able to match your energy and who will treat you the way that you deserve to be treated, someone that you actually can trust. But there's also some past energies lingering here. People that, might have regretted the way that they have treated you, is what I'm seeing. Because we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning into your life, but it came out in reverse. So maybe you guys have been picking up on this because I feel like you're highly sensitive people as well. That people might, with this throat chakra energy that I pick up on, people might want to talk to you and then they don't, then they do this and then they don't, and blah blah blah. Like you guys might have been very like frustrated and angered by that as well, because you just want a true emperor, someone who takes initiative, someone who's fair, who goes after what it is that he wants, and not like this up and down constant energy. And I feel like that might be, spirit telling us this might still be someone from the past who has done you a lot of pain, who's put you in a specific situation, who has really hurt you, who might deeper down wants to come back and communicate with you, but this person might deal with some blockages within their throat chakra or heart chakra, as well as some trust issues within themselves. But it also reflects that you might not fully trust this person. So I don't know if this person could be a true emperor. I'm just sensing that this person still thinks you're very attractive and very beautiful, and they have seen you heal and they've seen you become a better person, and maybe deep down they wish they can be a true emperor to you. So your guides want you to keep an open mind, because you might not expect the type of person that's going to be an emperor to you, but they want you to continue to focus on calling in the type of person that you truly desire for yourself, So maybe don't focus on who it's going to be too much. Just focus on the qualities that you need this person to have, what you know that you deserve, because that's going to call in your true soulmate. And whoever that is, let that be up to the universe a little bit more, because your soulmate may differ from what you would have expected. Maybe this is going to be someone, you do not expect to come in, is what I'm also seeing. But there's this message beautifully here. You are attracting a true emperor. And okay, I just felt drawn to do a little bit more for you, Pile 3. Can you tell us about this emperor for Pile 3? Okay, so for some of you, this emperor, the person that you're bringing in, is a new love that is going to be in alignment with you, also emotionally. And for some of you, it might start off as friends, or you might be attracting some more friends that are soulmates into your life as well, because some of you have been in this hermit mode where you've been protecting your energy, where you've been hurt by a lot of people, and you just want to have people around you where you don't have to constantly have your guard up, where you don't have to, like, people that constantly make you question, can I trust this person? Or people that do not speak up and stuff like that. I feel like you guys are a bit in this frustrated energy because you just want to feel comfortable around the type of people that you are surrounded by. So I definitely see someone coming in who is significant for you, and this is going to feel like a blessing. Might start off as friends, or you might even be attracting both, like a friendship and a romantic partner, and they're going to feel more peaceful, stable, and grounded. You guys are just so fed up with the constant roller coaster that people seem to have within their energy, because you're so sensitive and you just want someone who's a bit grounded, because that's going to have a grounding effect on you. And I feel like this emperor that you're going to attract, they're going to be cheeky, they're going to be flirtatious with you, but they're going to give you finally a sense of peace. And that is something beautiful. So definitely keep an open mind and stay optimistic about this, because I see something beautiful coming in. And I also heard like it's closer than you realize. So wow, what a beautiful message. And I hope you really enjoyed this reading. So if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below. And I would love to see you again on one of my other readings. Goodbye.